What's going on YouTube? I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick video just to kind of showcase some shoes that I have in my collection that I'd like to share with people, hopefully so they could see and kind of be, I wouldn't say inspired, but just kind of entertained by the history behind some of the shoes that I've got. So we're just looking at a pair right now of Kyrie 1s, pretty standard looking shoe. Most people might think these are IDs, but they're actually game worn shoes by Kyrie. So we'll just go ahead and take a look at them and talk about the game that they were played in. This was played in the, I want to say it was the Boston series. Actually, I think it might be the Atlanta because Kyrie has worn these a few times. The 2014-2015 NBA playoffs. Unfortunately, Kyrie was injured during the playoffs and eventually had to go out during Game 1 in the NBA Finals for that year. But he did wear a few of these shoes, and we were able to pick these up from a memorabilia trader that came through for a show about a couple months ago. He had gotten them from one of the managers of the Cavalier staff who received these shoes from Kyrie. He sold them to him just to make a few extra bucks, but we'll go ahead and talk about the shoes, and you guys are more than welcome to. I'll try to include some pictures, but I don't think I'll be able to on this video of the shoes themselves being worn by Kyrie. But if you look up Getty's images of these shoes, you guys will be able to find some really nice pictures of high resolution of the shoes themselves. But these shoes themselves are a custom colorway made by Nike as a promotional deal. Kyrie's inscribed some stuff on them that he actually continues to write today, some of the text. We'll go ahead and take a look at the right shoe here. It's got some yellow laces covering that up, but we'll get a quick look here and a close-up. Written on the midsole here, the shoe on a crimson color and a black Sharpie is "Rest in Paradise, Gavin." Gavin was one of the people that was a part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and unfortunately he had passed away, but Kyrie wanted to honor him by putting him on his sneaker, which is really nice of him. He still does this today for some of those Make-A-Wish children that he is associated with, and he has some other font that's associated with some of his shoes, such as this one here on the left shoe, which says Whiplash. All these shoes that Kyrie wears, he has custom made through Nike most of the time. Sometimes they're a general release, that way to kind of build some interest behind the shoe, but this particular one was a custom colorway. All the scuff marks that you guys see are from game worn use. A lot of toe dragging going on from Kyrie because of the kind of position he plays and the kind of style of basketball he runs. A lot of stress on the midsole here from the foot. Torn up heel tab here where it's almost ripping into the mesh. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that. You can see how it's tearing into the actual mesh of the heel with all those little like diamonds on it. Other side here we have some more toe drag here from where he's cutting or making his moves. You can see a ton of stress on the actual text here, as well as some more scuffing of the heel. And that kind of concludes over here too, where you see more stress on the heel. And on the bottom, Kyrie. These shoes were only worn a few games, and obviously on a clean court, the insole stays relatively clean, but the outsole itself can stay clean, but can get torn up a little bit as well. I believe there's actually a spot here on the back of this shoe. Here it is, right there, where some of the rubber is actually torn off. But we'll go ahead and show you guys the insole, show you guys what makes these authenticated and real Kyries as opposed to some IDs. So looking at the insole, most of the Nike ID insoles that are included with the shoes will have a black Nike ID insole, while this one has a crimson, the yellow Kyrie logo there. It's kind of worn out from where he had his foot in. Obviously the shoe size for the shoes is a size 12, but if you look closely here in the insole here, gotta carefully get at the light, it says Team Red Uni Gold Promo. It talks about the season that it was worn, ship to, basically a custom sneaker for athletes in the league. Got your number 2 in the back in yellow font. And of course your Kyrie signature on the inside. On the tongue here, it's a yellow font for the Kyrie logo. Yellow tongue with yellow laces. Little crimson V here surrounding it. Crimson mesh. Yellow V piece here. yellow Nike swoosh with the crimson upper, crimson heel tab with speckled yellow paint, yellow outsole with a midsole that is crimson, and a yellow Nike swoosh on the other side. So yeah, guys, that was a quick overview of some sneakers I had in my collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys will be able to look up the images and stuff and see the kind of shoes that Kyrie's worn. He's really worn some awesome shoes over the years, especially throughout the playoffs. And with Nike releasing the championship pack, I figured I'd share one of the shoes in my collection of his that I've got. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little piece of history. And yeah, if you liked it, hit the like button, leave a comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe.